Hi! Welcome to my channel. I'm Gosia and this is the Furious Knitter channel. If you're here for the first time, I really warmly welcome you here and I hope you will enjoy my podcast and click that subscribe button. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back and let's see what I prepare for you today. So in today's podcast episode, I will be talking all about knitting. We'll talk about the finished objects, we will talk about the work in progress as well as some acquisition, but this part will be at the end. So let's move to the first part, finished objects. And this will be a short part because I don't have any finished objects that I finish this year. All the finished objects I finish in 2024, which I show you in the last episode. So let's move to the work in progress. And here we have a little bit of a line of my whips. So let's start with the first one. And the first one is Slipover that I started knitting in October last year. I was knitting this in the meantime if I need a little bit of break from the other project, and I get back to this project this year. So I have the this is the back. And I started the front part of the Slipover, and I just join left and right front. I need to continue, and then I will figure out how to make these stripes. So you can find this pattern in the Sadness Garn magazine. This one here. I'm knitting this in a dedicated yarn, and it's a Sadness Garn Sunday and Sadness Garn Silk Mohair, and both in the color 6046, and it's like really nice blue color, and I think that will suit me well. Probably, as you know, the Sadness Garns patterns are not the easiest one. They quite short and not explaining every single step, but I believe you can figure out after reading a couple of times what you have to do next. I think the most challenging part will be that stripe, which is going around the shoulders. But we will cross this bridge when we get there. So far I'm really enjoying it, and the mohair, oh my god, this mohair is amazing. Maybe it's not the nicest, the softest, but this fluff is like quite long, which I like it. So I'm also knitting this like in the meantime, when I'm bored with other projects, and I hope to finish this within like probably like couple of weeks and still enjoy it during the winter time. That was my first work in progress. Let's move to the second one. My second finish, it's not finished. My second work in progress is Rhue Sweater from Rebecca Claw, known as Kriabea in the internet, and this is this wonderful color work. I'm knitting this with the yarn called The Craft, and this is the decay version. And I'm knitting this, I think, on the 4mm needles. I started this project in December on the Christmas Eve, and slowly, as you see, I'm progressing. It's a color work. What can I say about this project? I really enjoyed the color work. However, here on the raglan, I'm not satisfied, and I'm not content with the pattern. Somehow I couldn't figure out if I'm doing this correctly or not, because it's a little bit like not even. And there was also the suggestion to make this raglan in the main color, but I made in the white color, and now I don't know. If anything, I will just like double correct this with the double stitch, and maybe it will look better. I checked the Ravelry and I saw the same problem on some pictures on some project there. So a little bit disappointing that project is. However, maybe once I finish and once I block it, it will be a little bit better. So I finished the color work on the body. Why? And now I'm starting this white on the body, and I pick up the stitches for the sleeve, just to finish all the color work and then have only the one color. So slowly but steady, there is some progress on it, and probably I need another month to finish it. I need to a little bit slow down with my knitting, and I think it's a good project to a little bit calm down and take it easy. That was the second project that is on my needles. The third project that is on my needles is a poppy tee from Petit Knit. I started this project when I was in Poland, and I just fell in love with this color. So I will show you. So this is just the beginning of the poppy tee, and I'm knitting this in the Lana Gatto VIP, and this is 80% merino extra fine and 20% cashmere. So it's like really nice, nice yarn. It's a nice feeling, and I hope the fabric is also really pleasant to touch, and the color is great. I think that kind of dusty rose suits me, and it's waiting currently because I'm kind of obsessed with some other project, which I show you in a second. I'm knitting this in the size medium, and I hope, as with all the Petit Knit patterns, that it will be a little bit bigger, so for me it will be perfect. So that was my third work in progress. Let's move to the next one, because there is still two of them. And where to start? Okay, I will start with this. And this is a mitten. So I'm knitting mittens. Mittens for Mimi. I found this free pattern on the Ravelry, and I was totally hooked by this. I cast it on the same day when I found the pattern and when I printed it, and so far I have one mitten. It looks like this. Oh my god, it's so amazing. It's wow. This is the first time I'm knitting mittens. I never knit any mittens, and it's just great. It's just so cool. And yeah, it's a color work, so it's really engaging, and it's not a huge project, so you can knit this within a couple of hours. And I love it. And I love it, I must say. I started the second one, and this one I started on the 4mm needle. However, it's like too big, it's too stretchy, so I will just unravel this and make the cuff on the 3mm needle, and then it will be perfect. This one is already on the 3mm needle, and I'm knitting this in yarn from Gabba Wool, and this is the Polish brand. It's a 100% Norwegian wool, 50 gram, 100 meters. It's really similar to Purgen. It's much more nicer. It doesn't have that like a rough feeling like Purgent, and I love it. And I'm knitting this in like an off-white, and this is raspberry, which is beautiful, which is amazing. And this is what is the color? 0131, that kind of raspberry. And if you want to knit mittens, you will find the link to these mittens in the description, and I highly recommend this. So the pattern is constructed that the numbers of stitches is the same, but you're just changing the needles to the smaller or bigger size, depends on the size you want to make. And yeah, let's make the second one, and I can't wait because I will be using them definitely in some cold plates. But about this later, you will see. Okay, that was one of this obsession that I have currently, and my second obsession, and it's not only mine, I believe, it's my Hose hood, my Jose hood. I like Hose. Greetings to Nora Knits, which call it Hose, and I just borrow this from her. So this is my Hose hood that I start knitting the same time when I started the mittens. Don't ask me, it's crazy, but this is how it ends when you like see something amazing and you want to make it. So get back to the Hose hood. I'm knitting my Hose hood in drops. I have the drops air and I have Flora. Drops is, the color is number 24, and Flora is number 21. I had a lot of these drops. It's supposed to be a sweater last year, but it didn't work out, and I left with a couple of skeins of drops air. So I decided it will be perfect to make this hood, but I need some second strand of like a fingering or lace wool that it will like keep everything together, and I will hit the gauge. So I bought Flora, 3 skeins of Flora, number 21. It's not a perfect match of these colors, but if you can see here, it creates kind of a melange-ish color, and it's great. Now it will be a presentation, which is, I look like a Cleopatra. So this is where I'm today. Right, yeah. How it's constructed, you're just making this rectangular here, and then you're adding the stitches, and you're adding, and you're adding, and you're adding, and you're increasing and increasing, and one day you will finish. So there's a little bit of work ahead of me, but I like it. I love the color. There is only one but. The size of the needles. These are 5mm needles, and I just cannot knit too long because my hands are hurting. And I had the same feeling when I was knitting some other project on the 5mm needles. 4mm, 3.5, 3, not a problem, but with the bigger one, maybe I just like moving the hands, the risk a little bit more, and it starts hurting. But we'll finish. I'm doing this, couple of rows here and there, just to don't overdo it and don't hurt myself. So yeah, that's the Hosehood, and my Hosehood is the second obsession that I'm knitting now. And let's move to the last part, acquisitions and plans. So when I was in Poland for Christmas, I ordered a couple of stuff, and I went also to one of the local yarn shop, which was open, I think, a week before Christmas, and I bought some stuff there that I will show you. Okay, so let's start maybe from the still Black Friday order that I made in a shop called Kokonki. So I ordered there two, this is like skeins of the viscose. This is 96% viscose and 4% PBT. Assuming this is some, not natural fiber, just to keep this together. And on the Polish YouTube, and in general in Poland, I think people are really obsessed with this viscose and make such an amazing summer garment. Then I decided I will try as well, and I bought two in this magenta color, and this is 225 grams, and there is 1,200 meters in this ball. So I believe if I make it all together, it will fit perfectly, and probably make the gauge like Line or something that will be really similar with the two strengths of this. And I bought this for the summer. What I will make, I don't know yet. There is too much project that I want to make. And I also bought the same viscose in that red color, and it's called Czerwony Mak, so like a red poppy seed, and it's really beautiful red. Except of viscose, the fourth one is also viscose. I thought it's a bamboo, and I bought the viscose also in the black color. So this is all the colors for the summer that I will use. In the shop that I mentioned, that I visit in person, I bought Lanagato, this merino cashmere blend that I'm using for the poppy tee, and there's a lot of different yarn. However, for me, it's not only the type of wool that is there, or type of fiber, but also the color. I was looking on the cashmere, but I couldn't find the color that will match me perfectly that I really wanted. But this blend, it's great, and I hope it will also looks amazing in the poppy tea. I also bought what I bought. I bought, yes, Flora. I ordered Flora for my hose hood, and this is number 2021, and Flora is it woolen alpaca. In 50 grams we have 210 meters fingering weight wool, perfect for my hose hood. And last wool that I ordered, it's Peruvian Highland wool from Phil Colana, and I ordered this in color, they call it, I think, Merlot 804, and this is like a red, dark red, like a burgundy wine. This is the Merlot is wine, yes. So that kind of color, and I wanted to use it for my striped sweater from Kutowa Kika that I'm planning to knit once I finish any of this project. However, there will be a change in the plans, and I will make the second mittens from this color for my partner. So today I order another skein of this color to have it for the my striped sweater. I used that Peruvian Highland wool in the past, and it's like really nice, 100% wool, a little bit rustic, I would say, but not like purgant. And this is the third. And this is the third acquisition that I made. That was all the wool that I ordered recently, but I have also some gadgets. And I also ordered Adi Novels needles from 2.5 millimeters till 4 millimeters, and I must say I'm really impressed by these needles. I heard a lot that they like really great, and I like it. I'm making my mittens using these needles, and they like really nice and really sharp. I think these are the sharpest needles that I have. So that was the needles, and the last thing that I ordered is this little guy. This is a brush for a mohair or angora, and this is from Prim, and it's a quite hard plastic brush, and I will try to brush my angora hat that I had, and I heard a tip that the best is to brush angora when it's wet. So I will wash my my hat and I will try it. And this little guy, I hope it will help with this. And I will definitely let you know how it works, or maybe even like have a small short video about this process. So that would be all today in this podcast episode. I hope you like it, and if you really enjoy it, please click that subscribe button so you will be up to date with all my progress and all my projects. Thank you once again. I'm wishing you a happy knitting and see you in the next episode. Bye!